Hello again, folks. Welcome to yet another episode of Pyre. It's me, StreampunkStam, coming at you yet again with, anyway, our next challenge, let's say. So, before we begin, I saw some things in the options menu. I could enable subtitles, and I also could change the gender from there, apparently. And I think it's random when you do a new game and stuff, but in options you can actively choose if you're presumed to be a male or female. I won't change it because it says that my character is supposed to be a female so far, so why change it and confuse viewers and stuff? And also, you can change the difficulty. I don't feel the need to change it right now to something less than normal. But anyway, just adding the subtitles is good enough. Also, you can enable aim assist that locks onto other adversaries, but that can do more harm than good, because if you lock on someone and he's moving, you are probably gonna miss him. The best thing you have to do is use free aim and actually aim a little forward from where they are standing. Anyway, let's see what people have to say. Do we have a new page? Nope, we don't have a new page. Oh no, that's the first exile. Wait, we may have a new page yet. Oh no, Empire's Collapse. This is the one we actually read. Are there any more chapters, or is it like 0 and 1? Yeah, maybe it has a lot more chapters, but I don't know if we'll see them anytime soon. Anyway, the Crystal Orb. What does the Spectre have to say? You have returned, haven't you? What is that you require? A little chit-chat, what's on your mind? Oh no. She's not willing to make small talk. Alright. Back off then. Hello, Minstrel. Greetings, reader. It's good that you're here, for there is something that I wish to tell you privately. Do you have a moment? I shall not keep you long, though I know your time is precious. The lone minstrel wishes to tell something of the rites. Oh, sure, we have time. You bid to him to continue and make clear your interest in whatever he has to say. Very well, and thank you for your time, and I should further note, matters that pertain directly to the rites I must reveal to you alone, for thus I am obliged. In any case, when you confronted the withdrawn, the witch cult, and the witch, which I cannot pronounce, I'll call her witch. I told it in the previous video. If we ever see her again, I'll call her the witch. I won't say this name, I can't pronounce it. You might recall she tended to invoke a certain name. Islak, the Astralborn. I hesitate to say it even now. You would be forgiven if you took the ravings of the witch for mere nonsense. However, her words, as it turns out, ring with a certain truth. Before the union of the 8 scribes, when first they found themselves here in the downside, this land was even less hospitable, if that can be believed. It was ruled over by the greater titans. Oh, colossal monsters that once roamed the downside. Ooh. This one, called Islak, was the eldest and most fearsome of the lot. Islak, a monstrosity described in myths and ballads, so slain by the 8 scribes. Oh, alright. Just the same, the scribes managed to defeat it. They later used Islak's own hide and ichor to bind the Book of Rites. Oh, that's why it says that's a material I don't recognize when I first grabbed it. However, Islak did not truly die, for by some accounts it seems to be incapable of death. The creature is regenerating even now, though very, very slowly. Its vow is to devour this land and everything in it. Only then can it return to whatever plane that banished it to ours. So, in a way, it's an exile, just like you. If ever should the creature be reborn, it shall be many ages hence. Thus, the ravings of the witch are more or less what the fuck is that word? Inconsequential. What the fuck? Foreigner here, please use, I don't know, easier English? For a while. Yet the history of Islak is inexorably... Oh my god, more words like that? Fuck you! Speak simply, you bigot. Link to the rites and therefore must be known. I trust your research of the book shall lead to you to discover more in time. Okay. I hope all this for some reassurance. Oh, and now I leave you to your more immediate concerns. I shall go check to see how everyone is faring at this time. Cool. He heads out to the evening, bidding you a good rest for the evening. Alright, so... Oh, wait, let's take a look at the roster. So, yeah, see, this green thing is the level C... What's the other thing? Twice as quickly while they have inspiration. Oh, so she must play in order to gain that level. Yeah. Alright. Maybe I will make use of you. Although the Nomad seems to be one of my strongest. I don't know. I'll see how the... Oh. Everything is unknown. Almost everything, anyway. Oh, she's a demon, alright. Alright. Occur. Savage. Is that a race? She looks human, anyway. Imp. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's go. Exit. Enough wasting time. Let's continue our journey. And we have just one destination, the Big Bertrudes. A small bog dweller outpost at the edge of the sea. The lone minstrel says someone here can help you pursue the stars across the sea. Cool. This is the place. Let us go and see my client's companion as soon as you're ready. So... Okay, there is nothing more to do, I believe. Seek Big Bertrude. Big Bertrudes, a small... okay, is a sickly gathering of bog dwellers who stay within shadows, yet you can feel their eyes surveying everything. Oh, the lone minstrel steps forward. Sandalwood send us. Alright. Those words are enough to make bog dwellers snap to attention. They emerge from the mud and dark and begin inspecting your black wagon with their strange tools. One of the bog dwellers slithers forth. She is larger than the rest and leaves no doubt that she commands the others. Who speakest the name Sandalwood? We would know his whereabouts. Reveal them to us. Oh. Good day to you, Big Bertrude. Oh, that's Big Bertrude. Anyway, bog dweller once feared and respected in the Commonwealth for her resourceful work. Oh, alright. It's a pleasure to meet you at last, for Sandalwood always spoke highly of you and your handiwork. He did he? In turn, we know who thou must be. Yet thou speakest of the past. Sandalwood, doth he yet live? Speak plain and quickly. Well, you speak plain and quickly as well. Old language, fuck. To be quite frank with you, madam, I don't know for certain, for I have been apart from him for some time, carrying out his will. Okay. Though I have every faith that Sandalwood lives. As for his current whereabouts, I understand that he awaits us somewhere in Wackenwood. Was that a labyrinth of forests on the western half of Black Basin? Oh. Few know the way around it. Oh, more mysterious than this place? Beyond the waters. Anyway, we wish to seek him there. Though as you can see, our wagon is ill-suited for the task. The one called Bertrude frowns at this, starting the lone minstrel all the while. Indeed. Then leave us. Return at dawn, that is all. By your grace, Big Bertrude. The lone minstrel turns away, but headwind stops him. Hold on, are you sure about this? Leaving the wagon in their care? All should be in accordance with my client's plan. You keep calling Sandalwood your client, he must reward you well. Aye, in a manner of speaking, he helped me find a sense of purpose I thought lost. Edwin nods at this, then turns to you. Well, my friend, I guess we'll see what happens, right? I'm off to let the others know. Find yourself with time for your vocations while the bog dwellers go about their business. So now we have 3 different things to do. Alright, so this is search the surrounding area for valuables to add to your black wagon stash of goods. Cool, it might give me talismans. Own your skills as a reader to grant small global bonuses to your fellow exiles during the rites. That would be cool. Teach your fellow exiles the old way to raise their individual rank in the rites more quickly. That will make my guys stronger. I don't know, let's give this one a try. For once. Let's go to... Send a mystical artifact here. Interact to forge this location. Send some falcon rune. Mystical artifact versus something falcon rune desires. Let's go to the mystical artifact. Oh sister, had enough skunging for one day. Usually there isn't much, but if you never look, you never get. And believe you me, it adds up. And what we got? Prayer beads, level talisman. After plunging into an adversary spire, the bearer has a chance to avoid banishment, 50%. Cool. Alright. That's cool, I guess. The lone minstrel finds you early the next day. Reader, it is ready. Please come have a look. The others are already there. The lone minstrel beckons you to see the wagon. Step inside. Oh, it got tidy and spotless. The black wagon appears different now than it did even a day before. The hull's fully sealed and reinforced, and all manner of nautical equipment adorns the port side. Oh cool. Wow. You people seeing this? I'm gonna have a look around. The wagon should be fit for sea voyage. Let us depart at your earliest convenience. What about Big Bertrude? She then appears as if on cue. Tell that Sandalwood he owes us twice over. If I make Big Bertrude, could you tell him yourself if you wish to accompany us on our voyage north? Our group would welcome someone of your vast experience. Dare they make flirtations upon us? What? No, enough, but should ye see that Sandalwood, tell him also to come and visit us again. Now, be gone from here and tell no one that we were paid in favors. He slithers off without another word. Soon the lone minstrel breaks the silence. We are fortunate that she assisted us, but we should go just as he said. I know the navigation controls and shall explain. It is so exciting, I don't know how to swim. Oh, I was awaiting that. Scree. Tiso seems to share Taz's enthusiasm for heading out to sea. I'm beginning to feel it already. Your black wagon became seaworthy, the sea of soils. Alright, awaits. Set sail. Let's go to Wyrm Gulf. Before she left, Big Bertrude shared knowledge of a current that should draw you out to sea. Cool. Let's drive. Whoa. That was cool. Wyrm Gulf. You and your companions watch the sea as your wagon rolls over the gentle waves. We have crossed into Wyrm Gulf. I hope that all of you are acclimating as well. There is no acclimating to those exiled worms of the sea dominion tend to seek out the cold of the downside seas. Oh, infested waters. We risk everything to sail here. As long as we follow the cold current Big Bear to navigate it, we shall be safe. If the next rite is in the middle of the sea, how will our adversaries meet us there? They shall find their way as we find ours. It's all a part of the scribe's design. Now, reader, please confirm that the next point of our sea journey is seek out the Hulk of Oars. Hulk of Oars, according to the stars, the next rite will commence there. And we only have one destination. Fetid waters off the coast of Flagging Hands. Better instructions are to navigate the maze of moors in a curving route bearing northeast. Anyway. God, this game is beautiful. Music, illustrations, everything. Look at our ship go. The wagon continues rolling gently across the waves, which seems to you a welcome change of pace after having come from the Flagging Hands not very long ago. However, Jotariel seems more concerned now than before and paces ceaselessly. When she notices Rocky, she stops him for some questioning. Grintel, how's he going? How's he doing? Oh, who Hedwig? He's pretty much the same. Been up all night, retching into the waters, if I had to guess. His first time out at sea. Oh my god, his first. She turns to you. Reader, please check on Hedwig when you have the opportunity. He requires our support and we require his swift recovery. You wish them all a good afternoon as you go check up on the others in the group. Later you find Hedwig looking out of sorts. Oh, hello my friend, it's just the sea hasn't been good for me, I guess. It's funny, all this trouble just to get back to the Commonwealth of all places. Hey, tell me something, what do you miss the most about that place? I don't even know the Commonwealth. Book collection? Shit, book collection, no. Probably, yeah, that's one of the... Food is the one thing that you would definitely miss while being on the downside. Actually, that's the one that I should say because I wasn't in the Commonwealth and because I don't, you know, I don't really work there, I have no backstory, I don't even know what the Commonwealth is except like one or two descriptions, so... But wait, if I tell the few friends I had, maybe he'll tell me something from his past, like this is a trigger thing. I'll tell this and we'll see how it goes. You told him that there were those who did support you over the years and that it pains you now to be apart from them. Yeah, I hear you my friend, there's someone I miss terribly back there. Oh, myself, I'm sure that when you make it out of here, your loved ones will be waiting. Anyway, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking up on me. You sense he wishes to be alone. There is not much to be done for him for now. It appears Hedwig is too ill to conduct the next rite. May he soon get well. I'm sorry for my interruption, reader. Please again confirm the next point on our voyage. Sea of Solace. According to Betrud, its celestial landmark you seek is beyond this strait. Anyway, let's go. Sea of Solace. By the scribes, the sea, I didn't know it was so beautiful. Having escaped the waters of Wyrm Gulf, you now can see that what must be the husk of Oars, far on the horizon. Oh, Hulk of Oars. Okay. Not everyone has taken well to sea buckets, however. Tiso is wondering if Hedwig is feeling better. He requires further rest, Tiso. All we can do is to wish him a swift recovery. Reader, madam, from this point our voyage must diverge from Bertrude's instructions. Please consult with your companions about which course to take. Let's see, what do we have in mind? Bottomless Trench. The south current toward the hulk of ores teems with fish and other sea life. Tito wants to fish for something tasty here. Cool. The north current towards the hulk of ores runs as quick as Under King Ors himself. Ty believes that the scribes shall bless you there. Maybe we should go there because Tiso needs food and I don't know, I could use a blessing or something, but let's raise the morale of someone. Tiso would be good to have a little more morale, I guess. The sea is peaceful for the most part, save for occasional strange shimmers beneath the surface. You realize the lone miserable is looking down at them along with you. Those shapes down there, some must be wyrms of the Sea Dominion cast into exile. Sea Dominion, a vast war-torn undersea regime home to untold numbers of amphibious worms. Oh. I understand they tirelessly fought the Commonwealth's wars, having grown weary of their own. They must make worthy adversaries. Tiso appears to have spotted something tasty. Tiso dives without warning into the depths below. And there he goes again. That one enjoys being at sea despite its perils. Eventually the red limb resurfaces, dodging something in his claws. Tiso caught a frothy flounder. You could always sell it. What's this then? Trade item can be sold at the slug market. Ooh. Cool. Journey onward. That would give me a lot of gold. You arrive at the hulk of ores after journeying across the sea. It seems your next rite is to commence here soon, though there is no sign of your next adversaries yet. And the slug market. Oh, page revealed. Down the river. Alright. Let's... What's this bell? Nautical bell. A mount of black wagon ciphering of having uses this to signal when food is ready. Oh my god. Oh, you just keep ringing on that ring that bell, sister. Keep at it. Rocky seems to be taking issue with your frivolous use of the nautical bell. After all, there is no sign of nautical emergency, nor a prepared meal. Oh, I know, it's not mealtime, it's fine. I'm starting to really enjoy the constant ringing sound, though. Now that doesn't mean anything to me or anyone anymore. Besides, ringing that bell, it's probably some really good exercise, I mean, right? And it's good training for my ears, too. You know, we Kers have ultra-sensitive hearing, don't you? Well, not anymore, I don't. Anyway, thanks. I mean that. Storms off. Rockets will never forgive you about the nautical bell. Oh, for abusing the nautical bell. Oh, I'm sorry. Rookie appears laughing heartily. He was only joking. Probably. So if I ring it again... Okay, stop it, sister, I'm not taking it, bugging me, please. Lol, okay. Okay, I quit it. Oh, fishies. Wait, we're outside of the water. These are aquariums, right? Probably. What's this? Table? Jesus, friends. Anyway, it's cool having all this stuff around. T is over there, so I can't really click on it. Anyway, let's open a page and read. In the words of Gold Golathanian, the Master General, the Emperor Solayamur never knowed of this. Of course, his expedition yielded not the treasure he desired, but brought him closer to his country than he had ever been before. As he traveled down the river Skolorian in pursuit of greed, he found instead an inkling of shame. Oh, an inkling of shame. He saw the sunken faces of his people, heard their words for him. In time, he could not ignore that, and it proved more than he could bear. The river finally claimed him, his belongings, and his retinue. Once the people heard, I understand they cried with joy. Perhaps he ought to have perished, but the mercy shown to him, I think, is what transformed him. Oh, the plot thickens. Anyway, what do you have to say? Reader, a moment of your time. You ask what is on your mind. Hedwig, he's beginning to recover from his illness, however, its sudden onset serves a reminder, I believe. I have known Hedwig since I was a child, even now I hesitate to say that he is grown. Oh. Nevertheless, there are such things that even I would never say to him directly. For instance, I struggle with his confidence at times. Whether he leads us to our freedom or our doom, I'm ambivalent. Speak not a word of this to him, of course, in case that is unclear. I shall tell him in my own way, if and when the time requires. In any case, when times remind me of his mortal weakness, I end up having to consider what should happen should we become separated permanently. What? Anyway, cease trails off a while. What I mean to say is, yeah, cause I don't know what you mean. You should know that I am fully pledged now to this quest of ours, whether Hedwig is the one to lead us to its end or not. I have my reasons. One of them is him. I expect the same holds true for you. That is all I wish to say. Take care, reader. He nods and brushes past towards the door. Cool. Look at this nautical shit. So, wait, I should sell this? Well, maybe I should. What's this? What's this doing? Oh, it's the tomes being put in a better way. Anyway, let's see. Slug market. Hey, you guys, funny running into you out here, right in the middle of the drink. Know what I mean? Not a lot of customers today, so have a look, I'll give you a good deal. What's this? Pins of Stardust. This is the rank of a certain talisman's +1. I could buy one of these. Let's sell this. Let's proceed. What's this? Scribe block. Grants +2 presence. +2 hope? Nope. Moves faster than usual, +10%. That's cool, I'll probably take it on the next rite though. Adversary's Pyre. Alright. What's this? When aura casting raises the bearer's maximum rage +8%. Well, you know what? I'll buy this one. Proceed. And let's go to the roster. He has... Alright, cool. Because we need her. She's slow, but we need her. This one... What are his talents? Oh, cool. Well, you know what? I'll give you the... this. Yeah, I'll give you this. Cool? Cool. Okay. That's done then. So, be seeing you guys. Alright. So let's commence the rite finally. Having landed in the Hulk of Wars, you and your fellow exiles now anticipate the hours that the rites are to commence again. What do you think, Tizo? Don't I look like Mr. Headwind? Tizo is worried that Headwind is still feeling unwell. Wait, I think... What's that? A serpentine creature emerges from the water, followed by several others of its kind. You recognize it's a worm, of the Sea Dominion. Oh cool, it looks like a knight. Look at this mask. What they all are doing here, you see plain by their ritual raiments. The nearest one somehow loosens its mask. With its tail, I believe. Good sirs, and good ladies. Oh my god, yeah, they're knights. So it is you that hit the summons to glorious competition against this knight and his brigade. Oh, well then, let us do battle now without delay. More than our freedom is at stake here, but our very honor, and this knight fully intends to reclaim his. Oh, and lest this knight forget, he's called Sir Gilman. He's once proud knight of the Sea Dominion on a self-made quest to regain his honor. Lol. He salutes you and all on behalf of the Pyre, a triumvirate of wyrm knights who perceive the rite as great battles to be won, until the contest. He splashes out of you just as the stars above begin to shimmer with strange light. Cool. I have the subtitles on, I believe, so let's hear what he has to say.
Relentless, aren't we, reader? Even the vastness of the sea was not enough to thwart your coming here unto the Hulk of Horus. You would be wise not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look. I am, of course, referring to the Pyre Hearts. These rites are but another war to them, and that makes you their mortal enemy. I expect your battle to be glorious.
You know what? He's starting time and time again to speak more fondly of us, I think. Anyway, your fellow exiles are gathered on the rotting deck of the Hulk of Horus. Not Ors, Horus, as your adversaries clamber into view. Rocky paws up to them. Say, what are you wyrms even doing here? Can't you just swim back to the Commonwealth or the Sea Dominion or whatever it is that you're from? Haha, an excellent point. It seems that these adversaries in the rites are clever, wouldn't you say, sire? Just get rid of them already, Gilman. As your commanding officer, this knight hereby commands it. Stop stuttering, dude. Hark, this knight wishes to introduce his noble commander. No wyrm knight in history was withstood as many front-line battles. Doth of your helm, sire, as is our custom. May our adversaries tremble at the sight of you. Sir Gilman attends to his comrade mask despite his protests. Wait, give this knight his mask. Alright, he's a wyrm. This knight hereby presents to you Sir Deluge. This is a petty wyrm knight of the Sea Dominion who somehow survived countless battles. Oh, a noble visit, is it not? Sir Deluge trembles and squirms. Deluge, like delusions, or deluge? Whatever. Oh yes, so you can swim or no? Ah, of course we knights can swim, all knights of the Sea Dominion can. But we all exiles in this land, and the same as ye, we can swim, 'tis true, but 'tis summarily impossible to swim back up the river down which we were flushed to the end up here. Oh, to end up here. Nay, there is but one way to return. Silence, Gilman, nobody cares. Back to your post. Sir Gilman hesitates but does as he is told. This knight knows who you are, Nightwings, and he's not afraid of you. He somehow climbs back into his mask and calls up to his full height. No, on God! The exiles of the wind triumvirate and take their positions as you focus on the Book of Rites. So it's the first time I'll be fighting them. Anyway, reader, Hedwig's illness means he cannot help us here. He shall be counting on us. Oh my god.
Now let us begin.
Alright, so see... I have 3 choices to make. Alright, the first choice will be... Jodariel.
Jodariel.
Alright, I'll take the crazy girl.
Tay.
And one of those 2. I'll take the dog for now. Rookie.
Very well.
Wait a minute. No way these knight bozos are faster than me. Cool. Gilman, status report. What is the enemy's position? They now stand ready to confront us, sire. A very brave triumvirate they seem to this night's eye. But brave, earth-sucking monsters, one and all. Our hearts, be ready! Alright,
Commence.
Jodariel.
My.
Oh, snap. Alright, 30 damage coming up.
Glory to the night wings first of all.
Hey, it's done!
Absolution.
Cool.
Away with them.
Cool. Oh shit.
Banished from this place.
Oh, they're fast.
Resplendent.
Alright, that will be easy.
I thought they had you there.
We did it.
Grace.
One more, just one more, and you're dead, good Sir Knights. Gilman! Your form is sloppy. Fight them as though your miserable life is on the line. Your words don't wound me, sire. This knight gives every right his very, very best. Though perhaps we do have much to learn from such a brave triumvirate as the one whom we now face. Whose side are you on? Get out of there and vanquish them all at once. Alright. Our adversaries stand divided. Let us take advantage of the opening. Alright,
There
cool.
seems to be dissension in your adversaries' ranks. 'Tis little wonder these fool worm knights are no longer fit to serve the Commonwealth. And it is done.
Well-
The Nightwings once again prevail. Their adversaries proved no match for them. The rite is ended.
I expected more from the Wyrm Knights of the Sea Dominion. The sea was making me a little quizzy, honestly, but we still won. We won. Those worms are quick, alright, but Rookie Grintail's quicker. You know that. This knight commends you, noble Nightwings. Gloriously fought indeed, and this night shall wistfully remember this defeat until the end of his days. Silence, Gilman. This is all your fault, and now covering our enemies. How dare you? This knight was but attempting honorary compliments, sire. This is not in accordance with the rights to praise one's adversary on a worthy outcome. Worthy? This knight will show you worthy, you miserable little minion. Mino? Oh, whatever. You are a failure, Gelman. Get now from this knight's sight.
What stirs now in the hearts of all these exiles?
Okay, she has leveled up. Focus training prowess, the path towards survival of the blood border. Oh. Alright. These rites make similar demands of us. Alright. So I can take one of those two, right? Tutorial permanently gains +4 presence, raising the size of your aura. Cool. At the start of the rite, the tutorial spell automatically gains +35. Cool. I'll take this one first, in case I, you know, have troubles with the enemy. Cool.
Until the next rite.
Until the next rite. You're true. So now what? After prevailing over the Pyre almost effortlessly, you last return to the wagon with your companions. There is little discussion of the Pyre who seem to have already sworn off towards whatever next stars direct to them. Oh, the stars direct to them. Instead, your fellow exile's attention turns toward your companion who was absent for the rite. How is Hedwyn? The lone minstrel takes sound but no words from as yet. Something is troubling him. I urged him to remain bedridden. And he simply would not listen. I'm very sorry, but... Wait, what? Everyone stares at the lone minstrel in stunned silence. The lone minstrel brings a heavy sigh. But then... Hey, what's with the long faces, everyone? Minstrel, I should wring that neck of yours. As I was attempting to explain, Hedwig is already up and about, despite my having strongly recommended further rest. Those that are unaccustomed to sea voyage and take ill, they are very likely to experience further symptoms if they do not remain bedridden, or at least sedentary. Oh, Hedwig's running a considerable risk of having to spend another night in great discomfort. What? Are you a doctor? Nay, although I traveled once with one extensively. Look, I appreciate your caution and concern, Tariq, but I'm pretty well accustomed to discomfort here, and I had to see how things turn out tonight. I haven't had to stay out of a ride like that before. So, you're back among the living then, Hedwin? I was just seasick. Well, true. It's something that passes by, you know, I've worked in ships before, and I was never seasick, but I saw other people who were seasick, and they were like seasick for like 1 or 2 hours. Some of them even threw up, and they were fine. It's nothing to be very scared of. I mean, it quickly passes. If you take electrolytes like Powerade, Almora, or other stuff, you'll be fine. Or Gatorade if you have. Anyway, nevertheless, your full recovery requires rest. I think we all could use some rest after tonight. Anyway, thank you, everyone, for your concern, and I'm sorry that I worried you or caused you further burden. Returns to you. My friend, what do you say we figure out where to go next? I'm beginning to miss being on solid ground. You follow him outside where the sky awaits. And now let's gaze up on the stars. Hey, I wanted to thank you for contacting the ride back there without me being there. I could rest easy knowing you and the others would get through it. Anyway, I'll leave you to your reading. I can't begin to imagine where we'll be off next. We're all past anywhere in the downside I've ever been. Even Jody hasn't gone this far. He bids you a good evening as you turn your attention back to the sky. The stars shine down upon you. Seek again your destination. And we shall go now to... This is where we are. This is where we're going. Wait. Looks like there is no more star over there. Alright, let's go to this one. Triesta, the Silver Star. The Silver Star burns bright over the featured lands of Black Basin. Interact to determine the location of the next rite. Cool. Oh, a horsey. Or a unicorn, or whatever. Still further north then. Not simply north, this will prove difficult. What's the problem? Our destination is beyond the Deathless Tempest. A tempest raging in the Sea of Souls seemingly for all eternity. A vessel such as ours has little hope of traversing it intact. Oh, can't we go around it? Given our confrontation with the Pyre Hearts, our chances back in worm-held waters would be even worse. Oh, the arcade has for it, right? Come on, people. It will be just another day in the damn site. Yet, let's go get ourselves some sleep while we still can. Bet you'll feel better in the morning. Your optimism is infectious, isn't it? You all concur that the rest is in order, for sea journey has been taxing to everyone. Come daybreak, you shall have to find a way to sail past the Deathless Tempest. Cool. So, as they sleep, maybe we should sleep as well, at least those of us who are, I guess, close to nightfall. I don't know, someone must be viewing the video in the morning, I don't know. Anyway, thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. StreampunkStam over and out. I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye.